Let me welcome the dignitaries on the dais first. Honorable Justice of Goa Bench of Mumbai High Court, Justice Bharat Deshpande, Chairman, Bar Council for Maharashtra and Goa, Advocate Sri Madhusudan Pandey, my colleague in Vidya Vikas Mandal and Kare College Board as well, Vice President, Advocate Sri Pritam Morais, Principal in charge of Kare College of Law, Goretti Simois, dignitaries in the audience, my childhood friend and Judge Sarika Faldesai, my very adorable colleague on Kare College Board, Advocate Amira Razak, other colleagues from Vidya Vikas Mandal Board, Advocate Prasad Naik, other advocates, very illustrious personalities in the field of law, our ex-principal Sri Arun Adkarni, my friend Rupesh Samant, other advocates, assistant professors, professors from the college, students and friends. At the outset, I'm really delighted. Before we could come here, we have just inaugurated our smart learning center. We call it as Law Tech Learning Center. We have created it with a purpose of disseminating knowledge, and not only disseminating knowledge, but facilitating the dissemination of a knowledge at a better level in a very convenient way. Make it easy for those who can't invest into technologies. Allow every student, every teacher, every stakeholder of the legal system, lawyers around us, to come and avail this facility. I was really touched, and I must credit the setting up of this Law Tech Learning Center to our past principal, Shri Saba De Silva. I must make a mention of it because it's due to his efforts and personal chase and follow-up that we could really push forward to make this setup. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, and but it was to his credit, and I must mention this. Today we have GRK Judiciary Talks, and it's a very good concept. In the beginning, when I took over as a chairman, we said we should not be just a classroom-centric institute. And we said we will have one of the best learning experiences for our students. And that's where the concept came with one of our ex-students was part of our Vidya Vikas Mandal team, Gautami Raikar. And that is where we started with the master class concept and all. Some of the concept worked for some time, and then it had slowed down. So it was my colleague, and I must really appreciate him. He doesn't like appreciations because I don't know what's the reason, but it's due to his initiative. He said, let's start some good judiciary talks and some eminent personalities coming again and interacting with our student. And in this regard, we started this again. And really thanks, Pritam, for all your support that you are extending to the college and the time that you are spending for the betterment of this profession. So this is where we have started, and I must really express my deepest gratitude to our dignitaries for giving time to be here and to address our students. I also would like to highlight, see today, as I spoke earlier also, the times are changing. The legal profession is not something we just come here, just go to the court. The concept of the courts are going to change. The e-courts are coming up soon. The concepts, India is a challenge. India is a challenge of demography, extreme poverty, extreme rich, extreme poor, extreme rural, extreme urban, unorganized urban, organized urban, and a lot of complications. It's not a very easy country to manage. We have a federal structure that is also posing a lot of challenges, while we have a lot of advantages also. So these things make us difficult to achieve what we want to achieve at the speed what we want to achieve. So there are challenges. However, one of the media that is found out today is to deploy technology, not only AI, but also from processing perspective. So it's a knowledge era. Today, data processing and the kind of supercomputing that is happening through machine learning methods. It's not only that judgments can come through AI, but a processing of the data and give a judge a full information about a case also can come in a processing way, letting judge decide how he wants to decide the matter. But all the facts can come in a very tabulated way. Today, a judge has to read a lot. And looking at the kind of pendency that exists, the kind of structure that exists, the kind of ecosystem that is available within the courts, including the storage of files. Pulling of files also becomes problem. Look at Supreme Court, how it is. Though you want to deliver a justice, but humanly it is not possible because of the logistics and because of the efforts. So technology is going to come in a big way. So imagine when this technology comes, it's not only IT professionals get integrated into the process, but also the mechanism of storage, mechanism of filing, the advanced methods come into picture. So technology is going to be part of the legal value chain. So legal value chain is going to be different than what it is going to be today. So 5 years down the line, you can expect these things to happen. Obviously, it will start with top-down approach like Supreme Courts and High Courts will be first. And a lot of urban areas, they are trying to look at it. Probably before election, this won't happen, but definitely after election, these steps are going to come up. So we have to be prepared for it. So in that changing era, what should be the role of advocates? How your case submissions will be, unlike what it is today. Even today, advocates don't get enough time to read a matter. At times, they are deprived, especially in Delhi and all. A lot of advocates I have seen in the car, they will say, okay, now you brief me, I'm going to the court, just brief me. So there are some senior advocates who are dealing in this manner, but there's absolutely no choice. You can't do everything in 24 hours. So in this era of technology, and India being a country of a lot of challenges, technology always finds solutions for such challenges. If you see in the world, technology is finding solutions and technology is converting scarcity into abundance. That's an example of solar power or energy or many other things. I won't take your time in that. In this era, a tech-led era, we have to be prepared. And that is what GRK College of Law endeavors on doing. We want to build a technology preparedness in the legal education or legal ecosystem or legal value chain. In this regard, I would request our young and dynamic students, even our young professors, experienced professors to come forward and create a learning center in terms of what would be that, what opportunities it can tap, what opportunities a legal professional need not be a lawyer alone, need not be a judge alone, he can be a legal entrepreneur. The opportunities in the global education, global legal system can come. You want to know what is Africa, you need to understand the demography and the ecosystem of Africa. You need to understand what is Southeast Asia. If they can come and set up their legal offices here, you should be also able to go and create opportunities there. World is a small global hub, very small on technology platform. So when we are going for 6G, today you look at a speed at 5G going to around 10 giga speed, which is yet to come, but it's happening. We'll be 1,000 times faster than what we are today. This 10 Gbps or 10 Mbps speed and all will be a history, like what we used to get in 1996. We used to download Alta Vista or Yahoo and used to wait. We could go out somewhere, have a round and come, the paper will download. I don't know, Rupesh, I remember used to be doing this. So we have seen the changes. So imagine in 3 to 4 years, this will be different. Everything will be faster. So when 6G comes, the world will be different. While 6G is going to happen, same time your internet penetration, which is around 4 billion users in the world, are going to be 8 billions. Imagine the ruckus that internet has created with 4 billion people in the world. The opportunities, social media, everything has disrupted the world. So imagine when it moves from 4 billion to 8 billion, the world is going to be totally different. So in that different world, legal ecosystem also is going to be different. So my appeal, let Kare College be the leader, let Kare College associate, collaborate, and partner with whomsoever that is possible who can be part of this endeavor, who would like to contribute to this. And that's my appeal to all of you here. Support us in whichever way you can. We will make sure things happen, and that would be my dream, and that's my commitment, and that's where we dedicate our time for the betterment of this. No point in talking about legacy. No point in talking about legacy standing. It's just an experience. But future is the truth that we will have to face. Changes in the future are the realities that we'll face. We prepare ourselves for the future, and that is what the purpose of every educational institution is. And I would like to be a leader as GRK College of Law and do the best to the new emerging fraternity. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I wish you all the best. Once again, I thank the dignitaries for their gracious presence, and I look forward to a very learning experience for us. Thank you.
तुम्ही पळयतात GNH.